up. Like Jefferson. Let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. Either from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. Hey, there you go. Hey, everybody, what is really happening? I am so glad to have you here once more and again. Who was just here on Sunday.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Anthony Brown. I got my good friends Vince in Pittsburgh, all the way from Alabama State. And we got Monique in San Antonio from Wilberforce University. How y'all doing?
I can't complain. I am just super excited and tired at the same time.
Had a busy day?
Kind of, sort of. We are hosting the admission counselor. Well, I'm director of admissions from Prairie View.
Okay. He's a cut up. I've seen him in action. What's going on, Deborah Campbell? Deborah Mitchell. How are you, love? She said, look, she thought she out there shouting her out. JCC is better than yours.
Okay. They not playing today.
Come on. Listen, if you all didn't already see that today, we got three amazing HBCUs talking about everything's big in Texas. Even these three HBCUs we're talking about today. We're talking to Jarvis Christian College, Texas College, and Wiley College. So if you've never heard of these HBCUs before, shame on you, first of all.
Home of the great debaters.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk a little bit about all three of these schools. We got some alumni. We have some students. We even got some alumni affairs director, and we're waiting on one more person from Office of Admissions. I'm hoping that he gets here real soon. But I'm excited about what's happening.
If anybody know Chris Brown,
The singer.
from Wally College, get him on the phone and tell him to get on this show right now.
And then, matter of fact, if there's anybody else from Wiley College, anybody watching from Wiley College right now, if you
All points bulletin.
If you know somebody from Wiley College, tell them to put the information in the chat so we can get them a link so we can have somebody from Wiley College here on the show today. Again, the home of the great debaters. Come on, we want to make sure that they're represented on the show.
Chris Brown, you said you were coming.
He said he was coming.
Yes, he did. Where you at, dog?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do right.
Put people on blast.
Please, definitely. And so if you right now, again, if you're watching us right now, make sure you share this link. Share this if you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all that. Share this right now. So shout out to all our folks who are here on time, to all of my tardy to the party folks who came late to the party, but you watched on the replay. Hey, how you doing? To all of our podcasters, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Play, all the channels, how you doing as well? And again, we are lifting up and raising awareness and dollars again for Jarvis Christian, Texas College, and Wiley College this evening. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew that.
Even without Chris Brown.
Oh Lord.
We are going to support you whether you are here or not.
My fave.
There's one of our favorites, Vanessa, all the way from New York City. How you doing? All right, so listen, before we get up out of here, I got to make sure I remind you all once more and again about the HBCU College Fair that's happening right here in Cleveland, Ohio. This weekend, starting tomorrow, we have our reception, and then we're going to have 2 fun-filled days of a lot of activity and rivalry talk. We trash talking, but we're going to be raising some awareness and getting students to college this weekend. So if
Dr. Warwick and Waukee, they are here in Pittsburgh, and they will be in Cleveland on time. I will make sure.
Thank you, sir.
Be on the road on time.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So, if you don't know about the 19th annual Destination HBCU College Fair, here it is.
HBCU, stand up.
Hey everyone, I'm Anthony Brown, the president of the National Alumni Council for UNCF, and I'm excited about the 19th annual Destination HBCU College Fair this Friday, November 19th at John A. High School, and Saturday, November 20th at Warrensville Heights High School. The College Fair is sponsored by the Cleveland Council of Black Colleges Alumni Association. This is a chance for you and your family to learn more about historically black colleges and universities, meet with admissions officers and alumni from HBCUs, apply to schools, possibly get accepted on site, and prepare for your next steps after graduation. Now on Saturday, there'll be workshops, an HBCU-style pep rally, contests, giveaways, and so much more. Now here's the best part. Thanks to our program partners like First Energy and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and so many others, the first 1,000 high school seniors who register will receive access to the Common Black College application for free. This is one college application that will allow you to apply to 65 HBCUs. And did I mention that the Destination HBCU College Fair is absolutely free? Now, right now, I need you to visit the website at destinationhbcu.org and the HBCU Alumni CLE social media platforms for special announcements and participating schools. Now, you already know I loved my HBCU experience at Bethune-Cookman University. Now, it's your turn. I look forward to seeing you on November 19th and the 20th. There you go. I look forward to seeing you if you are in the Northeast Ohio area again. In the past, we've had over 5,000 participants in a 2-day period. People from all over Ohio, West Virginia, Michigan, Illinois, Pennsylvania, New York, and even Canada.
Wow.
Would come to our event. Now we know because of COVID and protocols, we're being a little safe, a little cautious, so we have to pull back a little bit, and we understand that. But we're not gonna hold you. If you still make it, I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna still let you in. So we're going to have a great time. So we're looking forward to all of the amazing things that we're going to do. And again, thanks to Robert Mason and the Black College application. He was so gracious. We partnered with him not only in Cleveland, but in Pittsburgh, and allowing any senior or transfer student to complete the Common Black College absolutely free through our efforts in Pittsburgh and Cleveland. So if you make it this weekend, that's 65 schools, one application, no charge to you. So you need to come on and get here. All right. Before we get started and go to our guest, Monique, you got an announcement you want to make, right? Don't you have something you want to tell us?
Which one?
You got something coming up, a virtual luncheon or something going on
Saturday? Yes. I have a successful women luncheon, actually Saturday. That's why I can't come to the college fair that I planned to come to. I really wanted to come to the college fair. Someone has nominated me for an award. So right. I was like, oh my goodness. So I really did want to come to the college fair, but I can't split myself in two. But I am up for a top influencer award. So yes.
All right.
Yes.
So and focused online. That is awesome.
Yes. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta tell Anthony.
Congrats. Oh, and side note, real quick, let me let somebody know. Kim Wilson, you made a comment saying Barbara is unable to access the link to connect. Please assist her. And I'm not exactly sure if she needs just a link to watch the show or was she scheduled to be a guest on the show. So
you think she might be a Wiley alum that we was calling out for?
She might be.
I don't know. So Kim, if you can give me some clarity on that, that would be very helpful. And I don't have a graphic, but guess what email I got today from the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, then. Cleveland Cavaliers, come through.
Listen, these jokers sent me an email today and said, hold on, let's find it.
What'd they say?
It says, good afternoon, Anthony. We are excited to recognize you as a community difference maker at the Cavaliers game on Wednesday, November 24th for your awareness. And this is an exclusive and inclusive experience for me to be a part of the game. They provided me with some tickets and they asked for my headshot and bio where they're going to have me on the TV.
Go, friend. I'm coming. I'm coming for real.
But being an influencer and a community, making a difference in the community here in Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm like, oh my God, like, where did this come from? This was so random.
See? You go, friend.
Oh, okay. I see Kim. Listen, I will try to see if we can get the link to her. Tell her to check her email or check her spam.
How many guests and talkers are we going to have?
Well, take over. So let her know that we sent the link to her email that was provided by Gwen. Gave me her email. I sent it to the email that was provided as a calendar invite. So tell her to check her calendar invite and or check her spam just in case to make sure it came. I'll try to send it during the commercial break because I'm multitasking. I'm running the show. I can't stop what I'm doing right now. Thanks, Vanessa. Appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
All right, so
this is not a Jarvis takeover. This is a Jarvis invasion.
Listen, we're gonna take over because Jake, you better get somebody else on from Texas.
You better get about 5.
Before we get to Texas, folks, I'm telling Texas College right now, don't leave Jake out here by himself.
Man.
Kim, it's working because everybody else from Jarvis is here. So tell them to look at it again. All right. So
they are in the building.
Jarvis is in the building today. So listen, right after we come back from this commercial break, and I'm also excited about the fact that all three of these schools, Jarvis Christian, Texas College, and Wiley College, are a part of the UNCF family. And so if you did not know, for those students that may be watching, UNCF is one of the oldest minority scholarship serving organizations in the country, oldest next to the federal government for minority students. And we've been doing it for 77 years. And these three schools are part of our member institution, so they do receive dollars that She's not in the waiting room, Deborah. She's not in the waiting room, so I don't know. Deja's here. Deja is here. Everyone else from Jarvis is here. I'm just waiting on Barbara. So the link is working. But UNCF is support these 3 schools, and if you want more information about UNCF and all that, we're going to take a commercial break right after this, and then we're going to talk to our friends from Jarvis Christian.
Friends, many of them.
Yeah, they're trying to do a takeover. And then Wiley, you better come on because it's going to be all Jarvis all the time. Because once and Jake, I can see Jake on the phone right now. He's making a phone call. He's trying to get somebody else on the call real quick. I know that's right. We're right back with more of the Alumni House Party right after this.
COVID-19 has changed how we stomp the yard and feel the beat. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions.
Is it safe?
Should I get it? Is it free?
It's okay to have questions. Now get the facts about COVID-19 vaccines at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your fam.
For more than 75 years, UNCF, the United Negro College Fund, has worked to combat deep-rooted obstacles to higher educational access, achievement, and career success, annually providing financial and educational support to our 37-member historically Black colleges and universities, and more than 60,000 students attending over 1,100 institutions across the United States. Your support as a workplace campaign donor is critical to our efforts. Employee donations like yours are the second largest source of unrestricted dollars for our students, allowing us to provide funds for tuition, room and board, books, and unexpected emergencies like the current COVID-19 pandemic.
Thank you, UNCF.
Thank you, UNCF.
Thank you so much to UNCF for all of the opportunities that you guys have brought into my life.
I'm now able to apply knowledge to innovation, economics, and entrepreneurship.
I'm so happy that I went to an HBCU and got connected with you all because it really has progressed me as a person.
So, whether you decide to help by giving once or often, know that your support truly makes a difference. Talented, deserving students come from all walks of life. One of life's great equalizers is that at some point, we all need help. And given what we're all facing right now, one of these promising students may just be the next doctor, nurse, teacher, or technologist who changes your life tomorrow. Please give what you can. UNCF, our HBCUs, and our students appreciate you and your donation, no matter how big or small. Thanks, and always remember that a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
From the SWAC or the MEAC, CAA or the SEAC, HBCU is where to be. We can be, but we still family.
You notice he said with the SWAC first.
Huh?
You notice he says the SWAC first.
Well, I think he probably just did it. I don't know. Don't have me talking about how Michael wrote his song, but that ain't my business. All right, so again, UNCF empowers more than 60,000 students at over 1,100 institutions across the country to get to and through college each year. Again, you can support or get involved by visiting uncf.org. We did put the link in the chat so you can learn more information about UNCF. Even though we support 37 member institutions, you heard me say over 1,100 students, students at over 1,100 schools receive scholarship dollars. Over 1,100 institutions receive UNCF scholarship dollars. So the money follows the student. But you got to go on our website to find out how to apply for those funds. Speaking of students and alumni from UNCF, come on! Let's bring on some of our alums. We got an alum and we got 2 students from Jarvis Christian College. Y'all show some love for Alva Brown Walker. Y'all put your hands together for her.
The sweatshirt so clean. So
They came in here ready, didn't they? They came in here ready. But wait.
You know, it is corn. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good evening. It is coined in our school song that you can be none but great. So at JCC, you can be none but great. So when you check out the hashtag, you can be none but great at JCC. Okay, HBCU is the best. All right, this is an awesome experience.
So wait a minute, y'all heard real quick. She said in their school song, so you know what that means, y'all.
Yeah,
You just opened yourself right there. So before we talk about that, let's bring on one of our students. She's a freshman at Jarvis Christian. Y'all show the love for Deja Westerfield. How you doing?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you, love?
I'm doing great.
All the way from Frisco, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Don't ask me what Jordan from. I forgot.
Oh, Lord.
All right, but we got one more student, though. He's a junior, biology, double majoring in something. It's a bunch of stuff. But we're going to bring on, y'all show some love for Jordan Bradley.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Listen, this is about to be a JCC takeover real quick.
Ben said invasion. It's an invasion.
Listen, so first of all, let's acknowledge.
And somebody is still trying to get on.
In the chat.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, let me shout out Jarvis Christian College for celebrating 110 years.
110.
Oh my gosh. Yes. 110 years, Jarvis Christian. Now, okay.
So they want to raise a lot of money tonight, ain't they?
Listen, they've been raising a lot of money for the past several weeks, months, the whole year. They had a whole year-long campaign. So we just gonna add what we got to the pot. We just go whatever we got, we gonna just add it to the kitty, and we gonna just
We'll take it.
We'll
take it.
So now, let's go. Let's go to our freshmen first. Let's talk to our freshmen. Oh my gosh, sweetie. Tell me, how has it been for your first semester at Jarvis Christian?
Oh my God, it's been beyond great. So many opportunities. Jarvis has just allowed me to really take in all of it. I mean, I've been everywhere on campus. I've talked to everybody. I have a little family outside of my family here in Frisco. So Jarvis has been amazing so far for me.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Be glad to hear that. Jordan, what about you? No matter, but you're a junior now, right?
Yes, sir. A junior biology and chemistry double major.
There you go. Biology, chemistry, double major. Yes, come on. Now, what is it? The third year, so your second year was basically mostly virtual, yeah?
No, sir. So I'm actually a fourth year junior. But
okay, that double major business.
Yeah, it set me back a year, but I'm not complaining.
The setback, but it's set up for a comeback. Come on, come on. This thing about to be strong. You coming in this thing strong. Let's talk about what has it been like for you being there? Okay, for that, 4 years. What's it been like?
So my first 2 years was amazing. You know, on campus, it really showed me a lot about myself. Just being on campus, being away from my family, and allowed me to develop a sense of self. And then that year of COVID, it really showed me more about like who I am as a student than my first 2 years on campus. You know, it really showed me how I wanted to, or how I function as a person through adversity. And so now this fourth year coming up, or that we're in right now, it's still showing me a lot. It's showing me how much, or how I'm able to give back to my community that's helped me so much.
Speaking of giving back to the community, you all see what's in the background, right? So this young man is a leader.
Yes, sir.
He is a leader among leaders on campus because he's probably the oldest and the coldest. Somebody, come on.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Right there. That's a word from on high. I'm just letting y'all know. You didn't know, now you know. Matter of fact, hold on real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't did all this, and I'm supposed to be on the campus of Jarvis Christian right now. So hold on. Wait a minute. So baby, now you are the alum.
Yes.
Let's talk about what has Jarvis done for you.
Oh my God.
She said, you don't even want to know.
Oh my God. I get excited every time I get to share my story about Jarvis Christian College. 17 years old, freshman, turned 18 at Jarvis Christian College, voted in my first presidential election at Jarvis Christian College, where my advisor, Dean Akery, got my voter's registration card for me. Right on the campus. So Jarvis Christian College, I just get goosebumps just thinking about the school. I remember my family all bringing me down to college, and my cousins was like, is that a college or a ranch? Because we have these beautiful white picket fences where heaven is in Texas, right? And so I was like, it took some acclimating to getting there, but I'm saying Jarvis. Because of Jarvis, I had an opportunity to participate in the United Negro College Fund Pre-Alumni Association, where I was the national business manager for pre-alumni for the 99-2000 school year. I was the SGA president. I was the first runner-up for Miss UNCF. I had the audacity to be the mascot one year in college. I was the crazy mascot. And since we're talking about the oldest and the coldest, I am a member of the best sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Theta Kappa Chapter, Jarvis Christian College. Okay, Jarvis Christian College. Right now, I'm the executive director of special ed in a school district, but it had not been for that bachelor's degree at Jarvis Christian College, I would have never been where I am now. I would never be where I want to go next if it had not happened at Jarvis Christian College, because they laid the foundation for me. They taught me how.
I meant to ask, Deja, what's your major?
I'm a social work major.
Social work. Okay, so I know this is your first semester. This is the first semester. So where do you hope that that's going to lead you down the road? So as we get past all this, and you get down the road into your career, where is it going to lead you?
Oh, my ultimate goal is to have my own practice. I plan on having my own practice as a psychologist. So that is the ultimate goal.
Okay.
I hope to get my master's and eventually my PhD.
Okay, awesome. And Jordan, where does chemistry biology going to take you?
Hopefully, I will be enrolling in a PhD program for pharmaceutical sciences.
Listen. But wait, we got one more Jarvis Christian alum who just joined us. Oh my gosh, Barbara, you made it!
They're not playing. They coming through today.
Oh my God.
We can be none but great. We can be none but great.
Come on, we got the National Alumni Association president.
Yeah, they coming.
How you doing, Barbara?
I'm great, thank you.
I'm so glad you finally met. I couldn't stop to see you the links. I'm like, please, I hope she can figure this thing out. All right, so real quick before we show this video of Jarvis Christian, Barbara, let's talk real quick and let everyone know. As the NAA president, what are some of the goals, or give me 2 good goals that you have been really pushing your alumni to do since this pandemic?
Did you ask me a question?
Yes, ma'am.
I had feedback from 2 videos going on.
Oh, yeah,
Can you repeat it, please? I'm so sorry. What was your question?
You can't watch us and be in it. You got to turn something off because you ain't gonna be able to watch us because you're gonna get feedback every time.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I was just saying, what have you been doing as the National Alumni Association president to engage alumni to really be active in this pandemic environment?
So I'm not a National Alumni president. I am a member of the Dallas Collin County alumni, and we've been working hard fundraising for Jarvis. I mean, we have the best president. We're doing great things, but I'm currently retired, but I am working with students at my old school, trying to get them at Jarvis. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, you know what? See, I done got you and Al. I'm thinking you was the national president, and Alba was the Dallas chapter. It's the other way around. So you're part of the alumni chapter, but she is the national alumni. Child, I didn't mess that all up. Madam National President, I do apologize. All right, listen. So we in this whole before we go any further, let's take a quick moment for those who have never seen the campus of Jarvis Christian. You know, the students are there every day. We're gonna talk to them a little bit more about the campus life. Because I'm still waiting on, because we got somebody we got Jake, not from State Farm, but we got Jake from Texas College. But I don't know. Y'all might think he might have been Jake from State Farm. I ain't even gonna hold you. But Jake is still trying to get some more alumni or somebody else to join him on the call, because he's like, wait a minute, Jarvis Christian came here and took over. He want to try to get some Texas folks on here real quick. Wait a minute, side note real quick before we get me started. Madam President, and y'all know, someone says they would like to join the Dallas chapter.
Yes, Marquita Thomas. There are the Dallas Collin County Alumni Association, where Kim Wilson is the president, or there is the Dallas Alumni, just the Dallas Metroplex. But if you can, I can send you an email, and you can join that way, Marquita. Can you put your email in a private chat to me?
See, look at that. See what I'm saying? This is what the show is about.
Yes.
We trying to connect alumni and students. This is what we're talking about. Alumni engagement. I'm sorry. Woo, I got excited. Okay, I got excited. Let's go to the campus real quick of Jarvis Christian College, y'all. And let's go see this beautiful campus.
Welcome to Jarvis Christian College. I am Everett Morrell, a senior majoring in biology with a minor in chemistry from Dallas, Texas.
And I am Tira Halsey, a senior majoring in criminal justice from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we invite you to join us on this tour of Jarvis Christian College and discover why Jarvis is the perfect place to begin your learning journey, build lifelong relationships, and launch into the future from a legacy.
Jarvis Christian College is a historically Black liberal arts 4-year institution affiliated with the Christian Church and is a United Negro College Fund member institution.
The mission of the college is to prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using broad modalities of instructional delivery.
Jarvis Christian College is accredited, private, co-educational, and church-related college. Located 1 mile east of Hawkins, Texas, and 4 miles west of Big Sandy, Texas, on U.S. Highway 80. The campus is situated in an attractive wooded area, about 1,000 acres, providing adequate room for future expansion. The campus proper covers approximately 243 acres.
In 1910, Major and Mrs. James Jones Jarvis deeded 456 acres of land near Hawkins, Texas, to the Christian Women's Board of Missions on the condition that it keep up and maintain a school for the elevation and education of the Negro race, in which school there shall be efficient religious and industrial training. Inherent in the spirit of the donation was the idea that the land would be used to educate the head, the heart, and the hand, and to produce useful citizens and earnest Christians.
Just past the historical marker at the front entrance, a beautiful fountain from the class of 1965 welcomes you to Jarvis, as well as a monument from the class of 1962. A reminder that you are stepping into a legacy of learning. Jarvis is dedicated to the success of all its students as we walk with you in your journey.
The heart of the Jarvis experience is our beautiful Smith Howard Chapel. Weekly chapel services are held each Tuesday at 11 a.m., Bible study Thursday nights at 7 p.m., and church services at 11 a.m. each Sunday to keep the student body in touch and in tune with the spiritual dynamic that has always been the anchor of everything we do.
From the ornate entry to the breathtaking sanctuary, stained glass windows adorn the walls, telling the story of the history of Jarvis Christian College. If a love of athletics drives you, Jarvis has a thriving sports community, including basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, volleyball, golf, wrestling, bowling, cross country, and track and field. In addition, there are opportunities to participate in esports, cheerleading, and dance.
The E.W. Rand Health, Physical Education and Recreation Center provides a place for all the indoor sports and additionally a weight and exercise room and an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Perhaps you lean more towards music. We have you covered. This building is also where you will find the Jarvis Music Department, including the band and choir offices and rehearsal rooms for them to practice. If the chapel is the heart of the campus, the Olin Library and Communication Center is surely the brain. A wall of photos celebrating the legacy of presidents of Jarvis past and present welcome you as you make your way into the vast library building containing volumes upon volumes of knowledge. Whether in the books or yet another available computer lab, you will get the information you need for the assignments you have.
The Olin Library Building also contains the Career Development Services Department to help you with post-college trajectory for the future, and to round it all out, the East Texas African American Museum to keep you grounded in the rich history of the past.
One of our newest additions to the campus, the North and South residential halls contain the dorm room living areas for students that live on campus. The double occupancy rooms each have a place of study, sleep, and a private restroom. The building facilitates social interaction in the lobby and standard living needs with the laundry room and computer lab.
Each hall actually has classrooms built right in so that the education is always just down the hall. The Sabetha Jenkins Living and Learning Center contains men and women's residential halls with residence living areas, lobby gathering areas, classrooms, computer labs, and laundry facilities.
Campus life at Jarvis complements the academics with a diverse canvas of activities. From band to choir, sports to nature trails, you can live and learn here at Jarvis with never a dull moment.
Get involved with numerous organizations such as the Student Government Association or the Pre-Alumni Council. Enjoy special competitions and ceremonies like the Enactus, Honda All-Stars, Miss UNCF competition, Honors Convocation, and the Campus King and Queen Coronation.
Greek life is alive on the Jarvis campus with fraternities and sororities, providing scholarships, service, brotherhood, and sisterhood, and experiences to last a lifetime.
As always, the spirit of leadership and character of Jarvis Christian College encourages community engagement through volunteerism, community service, and service learning.
Jarvis Christian College is a great place to get grounded and launch into not just a life, but a tradition of lifelong learning.
We hope that this tour has given you a taste of what to expect when you enroll here, and don't hesitate to call the Office of Recruitment and Admissions if you have any questions about the campus, courses, or admissions. We look forward to seeing you next semester.
So that's Jarvis Christian College. Again, we want to make sure that you know that everything that we do on this campus, on this show, is to uplift and support our HBCUs. Now, we're excited about the fact that not only are we talking to students and alumni from Jarvis Christian College, we also want to encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to make a donation to Jarvis Christian College. So right now, you see at the bottom of the screen, you see it scrolling at the bottom of your screen, an opportunity where we think that all HBCU alumni can support all HBCUs. If you believe that with me, then join us in making a donation to this amazing institution now celebrating 110 years of academic service in our community. So it's very simple. All you got to do is hit the link. Now, we put the link in the chat, and it's also scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen. Last year, we raised, make sure I get the right number real quick. Last year, we raised $580 for Jarvis Christian. With only 28 people. Now listen, we're in a Facebook group with over 93,000 people. And do you believe in all HBCUs can support and care about other HBCUs? You don't have to worry about somebody else being the CARES Act. We can be our own CARES Act. Now, I would love for Jarvis Christian alums to support, because if whatever you give, we're going to make sure that Ms. Winters and Dr. Ecke gets the reports. See, you don't know who I know. So they'll know who gave, so they can go towards your contribution to the school. But for everybody else, come on. Give Jarvis Christian worth an additional $5, $10, but don't take my word for it. Right now, we're going to go back to our students and our alumni so they can tell you why you should be supporting their institution. Let's go back to the team. I'm going to let you go first. Tell everybody why we should be supporting your institution.
So, why should we give? Well, why not? Why not give? We know that all HBCUs are founded on the principle of educating students of color, and that they promote the ideal of family, and the ability to learn exceeding your capacity. And in some places, you just don't get that. And so donating to Jarvis Christian College can be beneficial because the uniqueness about going to Jarvis is that it is a small family, but with a big punch. We have a big approach. We're a small family. Everybody knows everybody. If something happens to any of us, we are there to support each other. And so giving to an organization or college or institution with the idea that we are family, even if you're an ex-student and you didn't quite finish, we even have a program for you. Hey, come on back. We have a program for you. If you started and you didn't finish, you can start over with us again. So we have a program, an adult education program, thriving. Quite a few people that I did start college with that didn't finish went back through the program and gained and got their bachelor's degree. That's how much Jarvis loves anyone that enrolls into their institution. They're invested. We're invested in you. And so that's why you should give back. It produces none but great. None but great.
Listen, somebody just said that's so true. Okay, matter of fact, so Barbara, I'm gonna let you go. What you got?
Well, I'm just gonna say, I am inviting all alumni members to please give up a lunch, give up dinner this week. Take that $50, $100, or whatever, and invest in Jarvis. You would not be where you are today had Jarvis not done what they've done for you. Let me tell you, let me give you a personal story. Jarvis changed my life. It changed my trajectory. And because of that, I will always give. I will always love. We're talking about this little small campus nestled in East Texas on Highway 80. When I sit down and talk to kids, I draw a map. I show them. I show them and I tell them, if you will listen to me and just believe me, these are students new to the country, okay? These are students that are migrants, refugees, who are going down there. And if you listen and follow the plan that I have for you and follow the plan that Jarvis has for you once you get there, it will change your life and change your family members' lives. Jarvis is the place. When I tell you I had a student who had a traumatic event happen in her life back in September, and she called me, she reached out to me. She wasn't on campus, she was here in Fort Worth doing the work, and her boyfriend/husband was murdered. You know what Jarvis did for her? They told her, okay, you're not on campus, we'll take you back. Not only will we take you back and make room for you on campus, we're gonna make room for you and we're gonna take care of you once you get here. We're gonna get you signed up for counseling. We're gonna give you the resources you need. And she's graduating in December. This is a student from Mexico who had no family, but Jarvis is her family. So let me tell you, anyone who's listening and you have a child, don't knock off these HBCUs, because your child can be a star at an HBCU. This same student finished a certification program at Harvard this summer, okay?
Wow.
And so if it changed my life, it changed my husband's life, it changed my brother's life, it changed my child's life who's serving U.S. Army and going to Jarvis. He had to pull out this semester because he's on the border now again, but it can change your lives. Give our HBCUs a chance. And class of 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 70, 60s, let's give this money. There's no reason we should have $500. We should have thousands, because you would not be in the position you're in today had Jarvis not done what it has done in your life. Thank you.
All right, well, Barbara, thank you. We're going to go to the students now. See what Deja, we're going to come to you. Come on. Even as a freshman, you can encourage.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I mean, going back to what they said, we are a family here. I mean, I've seen it all the way down to my aunt, Deborah Mitchell, who is on here. She's given back greatly to the college. Even my mom, Shirley Mitchell. I mean, we are a family. And, no matter which HBCU we are, I mean, I think it's so important that we give back. You know, we understand the meaning in giving back. So again, anything will help. I mean, $5, $10, anything. I definitely support Jarvis, and I think if you're an alum, you should definitely support.
Awesome. Jordan, your turn.
Well, I think, in my personal opinion, that you should give back, or people should give back, just because it's helping change somebody's life. Like personally, like with my own personal experience, I do research here at Jarvis. I do cancer research, and I know that a lot of money, like we even have grant money that comes in, and we have a lot of money that comes in from donations that helps fund the program. Like a lot of, like over the summer, we had some of our cancer cells die because we lost power, and so to buy new cells, we had to get money from fundraising. So things like this, it really does help change lives, because due to donations, I was able to get experience in cancer research. So I think that's, if nothing else, that's a really big reason that people should donate to our HBCUs.
Oh, wow. Listen, you all have been in here showing up and showing out today, giving y'all great testimony. By the way, did y'all check out the fact that I'm on the campus of Jarvis Christian right about now?
Ooh, it looks wonderful. I can't wait to March.
Listen, I love it. I could just check in anywhere now. All right, so I wanted to show real quick again. So last year, again, like I said, $580 what we raised last year, and I know, just like you heard Barbara say, we should be doing a whole lot more. Regardless if you're a Jarvis Christian alum or anybody else, none of our schools should have to want for anything. None of our HBCUs have to want for anything. All of our schools, I heard someone said the other day, if you can't even give $1, then help send a student to college. If every alum could take the time and send one student a year to your alma mater, that is weight in gold right there. Because they come in with their tuition, they come in with their scholarship money. So right now, if you want to see your name pop up on the screen, I'm gonna blow the screen up so you can see a little bit more. You might be able to, just like the old school telethon back in the day. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Right now, our goal was at least $1 more than last year. So $581 is the goal. We can exceed that goal. You have until Monday night. You have until next Monday, the 22nd, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to make a donation. And after that, the book's closed, and we're going to send whatever we raise to Jarvis Christian. I'm going to send Dr. Ecke and here you go. This is what we have to help raise to support your 110th anniversary. Right now, we are at $295 so far. So the question is, before we end this show tonight, Vince, what do you think we can move this up to?
I just donated.
With this, I'm sorry.
I just donated, so I wonder if that was added in.
I think so. I'm gonna refresh. Let's refresh it. I think, Barbara, yours did get in. I'm gonna refresh it just to make sure anybody else popped in. Let me scroll down. Yeah, Barbara, I think you in there. Yep, you in there. There's everybody who's given so far.
Does it have mine?
Let's see. I see Vanessa. I see Leslie from Howard University. I see Chris from Albany State. I see you, Barbara. I see you, Alba. There you go.
Okay.
But let's go confirm your friend request too while we at it. I see Keisha Burke. I don't know who that is. I don't know what school she's
Yes, one of my classmates. Thanks,
okay.
Keisha.
Kanisha, Ann Williams, and Chad Steen so far. That's who's given so far.
Keisha is my soror from Fort Worth.
Jean Williams, Deandra. Okay, so we got a few people. We got plenty good room to make some more. So right now, so Vince, what you think? What you think we can move? Matter of fact, here's a challenge, Vince and Monique. Y'all want to give somebody on the line the challenge?
I want to give it yes. Since Ms. Brown Walker was talking about all their school pride, I think if all Jarvis, in fact, I would donate $10 if she would sing the school song on this here live right now.
Oh no, that's not my gift. We have to operate in our talents, but I might perform
sing a joyful noise. That's all we're trying to hear.
Somebody. See,
I could probably
he
recite
said-
it to you,
No,
but
no,
I can't
sing.
sing it.
$10 right now.
We don't
for
even have to
Vince.
be in harmony.
$10
Oh my
right
God,
now.
this is
for
the
Vince.
World Wide Web, and everyone that knows me know that I can't sing.
So we want to hear it.
So right now, $10 from Vince
Oh,
and
I'm
$10 from
sorry,
Vince right
Vince.
now. If somebody
Okay, someone from Jarvis, help me out. Jump in. I will phone you in. How do I do this? I cannot sing, Vince.
it can
I
be
think
your
that you-
students. Jordan, Deja, Barbara.
Y'all sing for that $10, and if
got
he
a
gives
whole
10 and y'all sing, I'm gonna give 50 more for my husband, who was a Jarvis grad.
So now, so sing the almighty nice.
I gotta go find somebody to help me.
$70 right there. That's $70.
3-part harmony. I better work it out.
I hear $70. Do we hear some more money in the chat? Do we hear some more money in the chat? Is anybody else watching it right now?
Miss Mitchell, help your young Sarah. It's your young Sarah that you love. Help me out. You know I can't sing.
You got 50 for Barbara. You got 10.
Hold on a minute. Hey, please.
10. I got 10.
Come and sing the
We got 8. We got 80. We got 80 right now.
Let me take my card
Come on,
out.
Jordan, sing for us.
I got $80 right now. Somebody
got my wallet out.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you some help. I'll get you some help. Hold on.
Thank you so
Singing
much.
it's not my gift.
Come on, just
No.
Y'all all sing it together. Work it out.
Come on. I hear $80 right now.
She done called in the reinforcement from the other room.
Look at that. Look like All in the Family. Songs been made the hit parade.
okay, young man. When you get ready, he's gonna help you out. And you know, on Facebook, it's kind of hard, for it to
That's
go
all
down.
right. You just go somebody, y'all can just hum along. But
Oh, hold
somebody-
on. I'm gonna find it. I got it for you. I got it for you.
She done phoned a friend. She done play.
Come
We need
on.
Artist Wilson and some of those singers from the 80s on here so they can sing for us and give some money.
You got peer review.
We need
talking
Kim
about they got
Provost
10
on
on it.
here. Jenny Provost.
Ramon.
Hold on.
That's Prairie. That's my brother.
I got $90 right now. If y'all sing the alma mater, we got $90 we didn't raise so far.
I'll go through with it.
And Jake from State Farm and Jake from Texas College, you better get ready.
Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna have it from a Jarvis Christian College
She phoned her
choir
friend. They got a
member.
husband. Guess
Oh
on
no, I got to move it.
The husband is a graduate too. He's a Jarvis grad.
Oh.
Deborah told me, she told me to check the totals again. She said, check the totals again.
Uh-oh. They about to crack 1,000 today.
Wait a minute. Somebody said
I give 110. Now y'all sing.
For Alva to sing.
110? What's the words? I sing it.
They said 110 for Ava to sing.
JCC, we love you.
Come on.
Well, they're waiting to get a choir member to sing. She's trying to get them on the phone.
Y'all better come on. I don't want to
miss Hold on 1 second.
Check those totals again, Mr. Brown.
Uh-oh. Somebody said check them totals. They cracking 1,000. They not playing with y'all on this 110.
They not playing. Somebody plays 110. Y'all gonna make me stay true to my word. I got to make sure I tell Dr. Ecke and Ms. Winters how much money we raised tonight. I'm not playing with y'all.
Jarvis came in deep today, and they donated.
We have the first Mr. Jarvis ever in history on the line. He has he sings to the heavens. His name is Mr. Jafar Millage, and he is going to sing the school song. Darnell, this is me singing. We'll take the 110. And this is our past national treasure. He is amazing. He has been my rock in so many
Girl, stop talking and start singing.
Okay, sing, Jafar.
It's cool.
You know, if you can be Old and blue, which we wear, you true share to and fro, here and there.
Oh, thank you, Jafar. Woo! Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, excuse me. I'm going to call a flag on the play, okay?
You hate it.
It was clearly stated that Ava will sing the school song. They did not say that she was going to, you know something?
Well, one of the great things, wait a minute, but Vince, one of the great things about having an HBCU experience, you become inventive. Or when you don't have the gift, but your neighbor got the gift, that's one of the beautiful things that the HBCU experience teaches you: how to phone a friend, how to connect with your neighbor, and he did it for me.
I'm gonna even use one better. This Clark Atlanta's motto: find a way or make one.
Boom. She did.
All right, so Vince, go and get that $10.
I
gave that $10 because I felt like she was gonna be, that's my HBCU first cousin.
Okay, Monique, make sure you give your 10.
You're gonna be a woman of her word and make an attempt.
Barbara,
I did not know that she was gonna.
Matter of fact, we're gonna go back and check the totals now.
Yeah, let's check them.
Check your total, baby.
Unearned totals. Those unearned totals.
Listen, we're gonna go back and check this total. Because y'all in here showing out. Matter of fact, I ended up giving 20. I was gonna give 10, but I ended up giving 20. I just felt inspired.
I felt cheated.
No. Feel inventive, intuitiveness, connective. You want me to
you taught you what to say. You know how to run that, don't you?
Look at here.
I told you they're gonna crack their 1,000 today.
Hashtag we can be none but great. Hashtag none but great.
Listen, I ain't fooling with y'all. I am not fooling with y'all today. Oh my gosh. Y'all that came here and showed up and showed out. Oh my gosh. Talk about
thanks for inviting us. We really appreciate it.
HBCU in East Texas. What's going on, Brad? How you doing? I'm Darnell in the house. Come on.
That's the one I gave 110.
Yeah.
I give 110 for Ava to sing.
All right, listen. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I appreciate the fact that you all from Jarvis Christian College, representing Hawkins, Texas, right? Hawkins, did I get it right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
For coming in and just sharing a little bit of your testimony, your story. To our students, we wish you the best as you continue your matriculation. Knock it out the park, which our finals is coming up soon. To all of you all, have an absolutely wonderful, amazing, blessed Thanksgiving. Continue to celebrate your 110th anniversary. Wait, before I go, you all have an event next week, tomorrow, that somebody want to announce?
Yes, sir. We do have an event tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Let me pull up the flyer real quick.
Almost got it. Gwen would have got me. Gwen was like, Angela, you did all that. You didn't talk about the event tomorrow.
Yes, sir. So tomorrow we're having a pandemic and self-care forum for it's going to be online, and we want people to come out and just talk about how to overcome vaccine hesitancy, because we all know that getting vaccinated is probably one of the biggest ways to help get us out of this pandemic. And a lot of people don't want to. So we're trying to come together and find ways and talk about and educate people on vaccine hesitancy.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Listen, to all of you all, again, we're not gonna hold y'all. Y'all have been here. We didn't laugh, we didn't talk. Y'all didn't set the stage. Now, I'm already telling y'all now, y'all done put the pressure on Jake from Texas College.
You get my donation?
Oh, we need to refresh it again?
Yeah.
She said, She said, go. Now, again, y'all know that we got until Monday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to still make a donation to Jarvis, Wiley, and Texas College. So don't hold back. Don't hold back, y'all. Y'all can come on and show some love to these HBCUs and all that good stuff. Let's see. Where we at? What I do with it?
Thank y'all so much for inviting us and having this another platform for us to celebrate our institution and its 110 years. We are excited about this year, celebrating 110 years of educating the head, the heart, and the hand. That's major. And so we have themes every month. Well, actually, we've been doing it weekly. We had if you graduated in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, or if you graduated in the we're coming up with Greek nights. We're coming up with different things as fundraisers, and we're asking everyone to donate $110 to the National Alumni, so not the association, but to the institution. And but so, the donation is to the institution directly. And so we're excited about all the giving. We do want to give. I know that Anthony acknowledged us, but I really want to acknowledge college presidents, because leading in a pandemic and really in an HBCU, where our funds are often limited, we don't get all the resources sometimes that state schools get. And so I want us to keep lifting up college presidents, because they have to make some really hard decisions on behalf of other people. And so I do appreciate Dr. Newman as he has led during a pandemic. It speaks about to who he is as a leader. And so again, just keep us lifted as a college, because we can be none but great.
I love it. So listen, right now we at $720. So we at $720 now. Here's the link for all of our podcasters, all of our people who were charged at the party. You watch it on the replay. You have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to still make a donation. Share this information, to all of your other HBCU alumni friends. It doesn't matter if you went to Jarvis Christian or not. We want to support all of our HBCUs.
I think JCC is going to raise enough money to pay somebody's tuition in the spring.
Let's try.
Did you see they raised what, $500 in 5 minutes?
In like 5 minutes.
$500. That's $100 a minute.
Listen.
So Ava, you could get your chapter, get what is it, Theta Kappa?
Yes.
Get them, and see if they'll give, and I'm going to try to get Zeta Chi to give, and then we'll get.
Yes, I'm going to put the link on our Facebook page.
I'm going to try to get Theta Alpha to donate.
Come on!
You got Darnell on here with you, so Darnell.
Let's get the bras up in here.
Yes, sir.
So we want everybody who can. Again, this is just another effort to say, can we do this in 1 week? What can we make an impact in 1 good week? I don't keep saying it. Y'all already know the drill. Listen, we got to pause for the calls.
Way too much.
We're going to say thank you again to our Jarvis Christian family. You all can just, if you want to play in the background, you can. But certainly enjoy the rest of your evening. I know you got other things you got to do, but continue to share the link. Those who are watching us now, don't go anywhere, because right after this commercial break, we're going to go talk to our good friend Jake, not from State Farm, but from Texas College, right after this. I'm doing it.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
We are Voya Financial. We're here to help you plan, invest, and protect your savings
to get ready to retire better. So how are we achieving this?
Voya Retirement is focused on guiding Americans to greater retirement readiness through employer-sponsored savings plans and holistic retirement and income guidance.
We are a diverse provider of retirement solutions, covering all plan sizes, tax codes, and geographies, with a scale and market presence to serve our customers efficiently and effectively.
We win in the marketplace because of our reputation, our breadth of solutions, and our holistic approach to customers' retirement and financial wellness.
We focus on ways that we can help our customers take actions to become better prepared for retirement.
Our offerings and culture are what truly make Voya a different kind of company.
Where we strive to improve the lives of our customers, colleagues, and communities.
We are Voya Financial.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
To
get to know each other
on a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
And discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Hey, don't forget about the fact that next week, we are going to go to North Carolina Central University and Winston-Salem State University to round off and finish off the month of November. And in December, if you missed any of our HBCUs since February 1st, the entire month of December, we're going to dedicate to the Thurgood Marshall College Fund that supports the public HBCUs and the United Negro College Fund that supports the private HBCUs for the entire month of December. So we hope you can join us for some of that special programming throughout the month. Welcome back again. I'm Anthony Brown. I'm on the campus now of Texas College. Woo! We are still in East Texas. I'm going to bring back my good friends. Where is Vince? Where you at? Oh, there you go. Monique, where you at? Oh, there you go.
Here.
First of all,
they showed out.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I have nothing but respect for Jarvis.
Yeah, they showed out for the smaller schools. Like they didn't come in small at all. Nothing small about them anymore.
They came deep.
That's all right though. They said but Texas College, don't sleep on them. Now, don't sleep on Texas College. That's what you're not going to do. They just had their homecoming about 2 weeks ago, and they've been showing out. But so I ain't going to hold you any longer. Y'all show some love. You know, he probably got on some khaki pants and a red shirt right about now.
I can't with you.
Y'all show some love for my good friend, Jake from Texas College.
Gray. They're actually gray, not khaki, but close.
I tried.
See, Jake said, "Nah, I'm suave."
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I see you're like right outside of our building, my building right now. So I like it.
Listen, Jake, how you doing, man?
Doing well. Excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
Listen, I'm sorry. We went a little longer than we normally do because Jarvis Christian came in and tried to show up and show out tonight.
That's right.
They did.
I respect it.
Listen, I know you was on the call. You was trying to get somebody. I was trying to call somebody myself. Like, listen, I need somebody to come on the call with Jake.
I know. I've got a lot to follow up, so it's going to be exciting and interesting. But, I mean, you guys also forget it's Wednesday night. We're a CME school. Everyone's in church. You guys pulled me from the chapel. But here we are. Let's get it going.
I didn't know that. So let's talk. So you know what? Then let's go. Let's talk about Texas College. Jake, tell us about Texas College.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Tell us about Texas College.
Well, what do you want to know? I guess there's a lot to talk about over 127-year history.
Oh, I didn't know that. 120.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
1894.
Let's start from the beginning.
Let's start there. So, January 9th, 1894, on the very grounds that I'm sitting in, Martin Hall was not here yet, which is the building I'm in. I'm in my office right now. January 9th, 1894. Texas College was founded by a group of CME ministers to educate a disenfranchised population, obviously. And Texas College kind of continued to serve as a beacon of hope and opportunity for the East Texas community beyond. That being said, I think there's kind of an interesting portion here. Like I said, we are founded by a group of CME ministers, Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. But one thing that I kind of uncovered during our recent Founders Day that celebrated 127 years, we had Bishop Othal Hawthorne Lakey, who's a historian with the church, and even he hasn't been able to uncover who this group of ministers were. And I think it really speaks to kind of their selfless move to establish an institution like Texas College here. And because there's no record of them, and I think it's just really a selfless move in that initial founding 127 years ago. But so we started school with 6 students coming from, small rural towns like Henderson and Swan, but we even had a student that came all the way from Denver, Colorado somehow. He heard wind and got down here. So we started off with about 6 students and then went all the way, basically ended up growing within those first couple of years to over 100. And kind of fast forward throughout the years, we have a litany of different trailblazing alumni, depending on who you want to talk about. The first woman to receive a MD from Harvard came from Texas College. Some of the first PhDs from other large PWIs like UT Austin or Vanderbilt or things like that. Those were all academicians from Texas College. You talk about a multitude of educators. That's really what we're very famous for, which they don't get enough recognition. But notwithstanding, legislators like Dr. Jesse W. Jones, actresses like Irma P. Hall, Caroline Wonga, there's a little.
Oh, I know Caroline.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of this thing she's over. It's like this magazine. It's called Essence or something.
Listen, no, I'm telling y'all, Caroline, she cold. Caroline,
and it's actually Dr. Wonga now because she did get her doctorate, her honorary doctorate this 2021 commencement. So yeah,
I got to send her a message.
That's some name dropping right there, ain't it?
The big name
Big name dropping.
College,
big name drop. He's like, a little magazine.
Yeah, he was all nonchalant about it. Just a little magazine. You may have heard it. That's a magazine. Oh yeah, that's us. You welcome.
Wait a minute. Why am I doing? Wait a minute. I'm just thinking about. Wait a minute. Why Loretta? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm about to call. Y'all, ask Jake some questions. I'll be right back.
Jake said, I bet you won't talk about them khakis now.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, he came in talking about.
Yeah, I hope she goes on because she is impeccable. She spoke actually as well at our commencement, and one of the best speeches I've heard. I was going to say it's on our website still. I'll share with you guys. It's really good. So I'm hopeful.
I mean, when you say that, you don't have to say no more.
No more.
That's it.
You're also an alum, correct?
That is correct. I'm a proud graduate, class of 2013. I initially came here to play football and ended up getting involved in a plethora of different activities. I was SGA president my senior year. I was our football captain. A couple of additional other scholars, notably with UNCF, the Hank Aaron Chasing the Dream Scholar, which his wife, I can't believe I forgot to mention her, Billy Stuber Aaron. She's an alumna of Texas College. And so I did all that. And I was also our valedictorian at Texas College, my graduating class. So graduated summa cum laude. But enough about bragging on that. So but my experience was undoubtedly unrivaled anywhere else I could have gone. So
what's the cost to go to Texas College?
Tuition is about $5,000 a semester, $10,000 total. On campus is roughly $17,000 for the whole year. So about $10,000 in tuition that's off campus. On campus is about $17,000. So, you want to compare it to any other of your private institutions, that's obviously a third maybe of their cost, but really it's very comparable to most of your public institutions as well. So,
well, Mr. Martin, I'm just going to sit here and tell you, you just beat every 4-year institution in the state of Pennsylvania.
Really?
Literally, yes. Whether it's private or public. Now, just if you just say you was talking to a group of kids from Pittsburgh, PA, what would you tell them?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And I guess it always depends what they're looking for. But what I think everyone's looking for is a comprehensive, genuine, stereotypical collegiate experience. And Texas College is uniquely positioned to offer that, especially within the East Texas area and especially for its size. So Texas College itself, like I said, offers that comprehensive college experience. And what I mean by that is number one, we have 12 different athletics. Inclusive of that is football. We are NAIA Division I, which is comparable, obviously not NCAA Division I, but comparable that a D2, D3 area. And so that's kind of where we compete. We compete in the Sooner Athletic Conference and the Red River Athletic Conference. So we have 12 different athletics, over 30 different student organizations, not including your 8 of the 9 Divine Nine, 14 different degree options, 127 years of history, which I think is really something to harp on, that I think students really need to understand the historical context that comes with the college itself. But yeah, and the biggest thing is, though, so you have all that. You have this big school atmosphere packed into these 25 acres that have been here for 127 years, which I like to quote Dr. Champion, who was a former colleague of mine, calling this, he calls it holy ground, because this is where we've been. And yeah, but notwithstanding, sorry, I got off track there for a second. So you have all that, this big school, what you're looking for in a big school that everyone likes, in that a comprehensive college experience. But your professors know you by name. You're not a number. You know, they're here to genuinely help you and make sure that you succeed. And I know this is echoed across all HBCUs, but man, it's just, it's vastly different. You know, I've attended PWIs and graduate work, and, you know, there's nothing that compares to my undergraduate experience. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I could talk about this probably for a long time, but either way, the historical aspect, the unmatched education that you'll receive, the faculty relationships, it's a community, it's a family-like atmosphere. Like I said, I'm really echoing what we always say, but nonetheless, all that packed into one is Texas College. And like I said, price-wise, it's very comparable to most other institutions. So,
is it possible we could get you in Pittsburgh before the school year's out?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We need to connect and make sure that you have my info.
Definitely, because we have football players, and I will have to say, I would hate to say it, but if I'm going to have to say this out loud, I really don't want to. But, you know, Pittsburgh do raise football players, but not like Texas.
Yeah, Texas is unique
now,
in
that was hard for me to say, right?
I'm impressed with it, and I appreciate it. So I was going to say, I was actually trying to get our head coach up here, Coach Ellis. He's a former Dallas Cowboy, played with them for 11 years and won with the Raiders, but also playwright and producer and everything. He produced Watch Night, Juneteenth. If you guys, Juneteenth just.
What, you think he's Paul Robeson?
Huh?
You think he's Paul Robeson?
I think he thinks he's Greg Ellis. So
I'm gonna jump in here. So listen, I do have another. When you said Caroline, that made me think about her best friend Loretta. So I don't know if you know Loretta Moore. That was one of her classmates.
Okay.
And I know Caroline's probably gonna be hard to reach, though I could text her. I ain't gonna hold you. I could call her right now. I know the lady from Essence Magazine. Don't act like I don't know.
Phone. I said want to interrupt her, so
I ain't want. That's right. I didn't want to interrupt her.
You don't want to interrupt her, you know.
I did call her one of her good best friends. So I got Loretta, because she was a non-traditional student who came into Texas College.
Oh, okay.
And listen, she lives, swears, breathes. Listen, she'll have you in tears. She gives a tearjerker story. So I'm waiting for her to matter of fact, oh my gosh, is that her? I think I see her. There she go. There's my good. This is what I call. This is my conference bae. Y'all know that. I call her my conference bae because we've been going to this UNCF conference for almost forever and a day, and this is gonna be my one. Like, this is my road dog. This is gonna be she got my back. I'm gonna have hers. When I'm right, she gonna let me know I'm right. When I'm out of order, she gonna let me know I'm out of order. But we gonna still go on down the road together.
Listen, that's what happens. Iron sharpens iron. How y'all doing this evening?
Good. We're doing great, Loretta. So y'all, this is my good friend Loretta Moore. She is a Texas College alum. She's gonna listen.
That's right.
Listen, because Loretta and I had to call her like, girl, I'm so sorry I didn't call you earlier. But the moment he said Caroline, I'm like, wait a minute, Loretta, why don't I have Loretta on the show?
Yeah, you know we're synonymous.
Right. Nobody said, like, wait a minute, Jake. Loretta gonna say, well, what about Tanisha? I said, child, you know she on the AOL dial-up. She ain't gonna be able to call in right now.
Oh, mercy.
The shade is real.
Yeah, she know how you used to go to the drugstore and get the free disc out the magazine for the 15 free hours.
Not doing it.
Loretta, before we show this video of Texas College, I want you to come in here and tell everybody your story about Texas College and how that thing just turned it around for you.
Sure. Well, I started out at another HBCU that shall remain nameless for the sake of this story, and wasn't serious about my education. I was a first generation college student, but young, dumb, and we'll cut it off there for the sake of our listening audience. But I ended up my third semester, I ended up pregnant and came back home with a horrible transcript, a child, and no degree. And I was supposed to be the one to break the cycle of illiteracy. That was in 1994. Fast forward, 2003. I've been working. And finally, I get pulled in to the office and told that basically I've been salary capped. $41,500. That is the most that they could offer me until I produced a degree. I sat down one day and I was talking to my bestie, Caroline Wanga, and I was like, dude, they're giving out degrees. They have to be. We're being supervised by people who don't necessarily know what we know. Like, what are we going to do? I mean, clearly, we just need to go get in line. They handing out degrees. So, get this email one day about this HBCU in Tyler, Texas, that has a welfare to work program that allows young mothers and fathers to come on, be a traditional student. There was a Boys and Girls Club on campus. There was a daycare on campus. They were willing to meet us right where we were. We had the opportunity to be a traditional student all over again. I remember telling my pastor, I said, well, Carolina's going to go down and check it out, which she did. She went down toward the latter part of the fall of 2002. And I told her, I said, well, you go check it out. You scout it out. You're going to start in the spring of 2003. If by the fall, everything's still, you ready to keep progressing, then I'm coming. Summer semester, I went down to visit. That heat, that East Texas heat, it was hot as fish grease. Now, we coming from Minneapolis. It was hot as fish grease, but it was so hospitable. And they told me that, yeah, you're going to do a FAFSA, and it's probably just going to be loans. But I was able to get my GPA up, and I only took out loans that first semester. After that, we were able to connect with the Minneapolis field office for UNCF. There was money available just because we were from Minneapolis and attending an HBCU, a UNCF member institution. And we decided we wanted to give back. And so found out about Pre-Alumni Council. Our PAC wasn't active at the time. So I think we rock, paper, scissors. I won. So I was president and Caroline was VP. That's it. We just go revive a PAC. And I think Caroline went in 2004 and represented as Miss UNCF Texas College.
I remember that.
By 2005, we went back and she ran for MPAC president. I said, dude, how you going to be the MPAC president and our PAC is still fledgling? And the rest was history. We have labored in love in some capacity. For her, it's been more corporate giving and sponsorship. For me, it's been physical labor, but it's all love. We have labored in love, and I will champion till the day I die for my TC that I love so true. Every other year, we would rotate paying each other's dues. And finally, Caroline said, you know what? Look, we're going to quit with it. And now we're lifetime members. We're just inducted. Past year, super excited. And at this point, by the beginning of next year, we're looking to go ahead and launch the virtual chapter. There's too many young alum that are spread out, but are doing some amazing things. And one of the things the pandemic has taught us is that by embracing technology, by embracing platforms like StreamYard and Zoom and others, like there's really not the need for us to be in the same room to accomplish business. So I reached out to Caroline. I texted the other day and I said, dude, you still down to help charter? We need 5 members to start the virtual chapter. And she's like, absolutely.
Love it.
And so I love Alabama A&M. And I can't remember where Caroline got her master's from. But the school that took us, right, as we were, picked us up, dusted us off, polished us up, and let us go on to become great and do great things. It was Texas College. I love my powerhouse, HBCU. Small in numbers, but large in product and quantity. We have some outstanding alumni who are doing some amazing things. And just to kind of wrap it up, to go from, I remember my father, rest his soul, saying, you gonna give up this job? I was working for the Citizens Council on Crime and Justice. I was the community relations manager. 41.5, that's more than they pay me at the plant, and I've been there 17 years. My dad was working at Thermo King, and I said, Daddy, it's more money out here. And I'm gonna go out here, and I'm gonna get this bachelor's, and I'm gonna get this master's, and I'm gonna be able to come back home and take care of you like you've taken care of me.
Come on.
Now, those who know my story know in 2010, 2 days after the UNCF conference ended, my dad passed all of a sudden. I was in my last semester of grad, and it hurt me to my core that I never really got the opportunity to pay it forward while he was on this side of life. But post-transition, I'm proud to say that I am an urban planner for the city of Huntsville. I love what I do. My bestie, we sacrificed everything to go back. She is the CEO of Essence. We wouldn't have been able to accomplish half of what we were. We wouldn't have been able to get our foot in the door, half of the places where we were able to own the room if it wasn't for Texas College.
Listen, listen.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know every time we do one of these that Jarvis Christian came in here earlier. But part of the show is to talk about the awareness and to teach you to learn some more about another HBCU that you may not have heard of, but also to raise some money and to give a donation. So tonight, just as much as we raise money for Jarvis Christian, we want to be a blessing to Texas College at the same time. Whatever you can give, we're going to put 5, 10, 20 on it. We already scrolling the link at the bottom of the page.
Put 1894 on it. Just
Come on, she said put 1894. Just put a founder day. That's all. Just give me go put 1894.
For 1894, you can sponsor a child like Loretta.
Now we've also put in the chat while Loretta was giving that testimony. We also put in the chat information about Texas College, about the athletic program, about the alumni affairs. If you want to get involved with the alumni association, all that information we put in the chat. So now, while we are playing this video, we're about to show you a video right now. This is a little bit about Texas College, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna let Jake and Loretta say a little bit more about why we wanted to give. We're gonna talk about how much we raised for Texas College last year. Again, I got 93,000 people in this Facebook group.
That's right.
Come on.
$1 from everybody.
18. What you say? 18 what?
1894.
Just give me $20.
If you know, you know.
Jake got a tattoo. Jake got a tattoo.
Yeah, it's real.
That's Jake not from State Farm. He ain't wearing khakis. He wearing the
Texas College.
Wow.
That's right.
Texas College.
No, that's
It's a great day to be a steer. That's all I can say.
That's all.
That part.
All right, so we're gonna show you this video of Texas College. And while we're showing this video, I want you to go and start giving that 18. Give me $20. Give me $20 right now. We're gonna show this video right now.
Your future starts here.
That's right.
I felt that.
I was jamming like I was with him. I was like, okay.
I felt it. Did I say Gwen?
Yeah.
I saw Gwen when we did the HBCU bound last year. Like, hey, I know that picture. So, real quick before we go, before I let you all go. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, we did put in the chat, and so you can see the link to Texas College. Anything that we raise, we started the campaign on Monday. It goes from Monday to Monday. Anything that we raise goes straight from you to the institution. So whatever you can support with, I know that they will be appreciative of it. Now, last year, we raised $526. That must have been an off week. Maybe it was a holiday. I don't know what was happening. But can we do more than $526? I know we can. I
think we can. I'm going to challenge all the Greeks. Shout out to the brothers, the men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated on their Founders Day. Shout out to Gamma Epsilon Sorors and Tyler alumni, calling all Greeks to the yard, calling all non-Greeks and social clubs to the yard. Hey, 1894 at a bare minimum. Come on, you got this. I think we can do better than $500 and something.
Matter of fact, I just did a refresh. Now you're at $205.
Oh.
Just that quick. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened.
That testimony. They had to pass collection. That's a church school.
Listen, that's why I had to somebody raise. I'm telling you, it's the story. It's the story. You don't know my story? Listen.
Yes.
So now we're
that sounds more like a sermon to me. I was getting ready to say hallelujah.
Now, Loretta, you weren't here earlier when Jarvis Christian, when our other family came in here and showed up and showed out.
They made me.
But Jake was here. So I'm going to let Vince issue the challenge once again and see if we can raise a few more dollars.
Challenge. We want to hear you sing your school song.
Well, she did the screen fold. Look, she didn't move.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Was that challenge presented to me?
Yes.
Oh,
you and Jay.
But before you agree, though, this is typically incentivized.
So now, So to our people who are watching us on the live right now, if you're watching us on the live right now, is anybody willing to make a pledge right now and make a donation if you hear Jake and or Loretta sing their alma mater?
She ready.
Look, let me see that.
Wait a minute.
She that's
on the brain.
He said, I ain't never scared.
Let me tell you what I got confused though. He said I issued the challenge and then the phone rang. I said, oh shoot, we got a telethon? This is official. I thought somebody had called in. I was like, wait a minute.
Like the Lou Ross, the UNCF
sound like the Lou Ross, because that definitely sound like the house phone ring. I said, oh, we taking it back.
So shout out real quick to Shelby Martin. She says it's a great day to be a steer.
It's a wonderful day to be a steer.
She donated.
Thank you, Shelby.
So, matter of fact, we're gonna put the total on the screen right now. Let me put the total on the screen.
Look, it was at 321.
Let me put the total on the screen right now. And we're gonna see what we got working here. So
Loretta done swung the braid. She ready.
She stood up, right? But y'all see Loretta stood up though.
She did one of my numbers. I said, oh yeah, she don't back down from a challenge. She ready.
So here we go. Now,
come on, Jake. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this as a duet. I'll lead out, and you take it away. Look.
We gotta see if we can put some money on the table. Anybody gonna put some money on the table?
Oh,
look at that went up some from the last refresh.
Oh, wait a minute. And do I see? Wait a minute. Alvin that came back from Jarvis Christian. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on, real quick. Alvin, you want to put it on some of this challenge?
Yes. I want you to go to the Jarvis page real quick. I just need to tell you what 90 minutes can do. Okay.
I'm gonna go to your Jarvis page in a few moments. Let me finish Texas real quick. Then we're gonna go to your Jarvis.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got excited. I had to jump back in where I could get in.
No problem. We're gonna go back to you real quick. All right, so Texas.
I had 10 on Jarvis. I'm gonna put 10 on Texas.
To my tech team, if you could take the banner, the scrolling banner off the bottom real quick so we can see everybody.
I said tech team. I'm up here thinking I'm in charge of tech this week. Touching something ain't working.
No, we got our tech team in today. All right.
Yes.
Vince, how much you gonna put up?
I already put 10 on it.
Oh, you already put your 10 on it?
Yeah, I put 10 on it.
Thank you.
She swung them braids.
When she stood up, I felt like I had to put something on it.
Okay.
I ain't want no smoke.
You gonna offer a challenge, Monique? You gonna put something on if they sing?
If they sing, I put 10 on it. I gave 10 to Jarvis. I got to be fair.
Matter of fact, if they sing, I'm gonna put 20 on.
And then Jake was in there clearing his throat like he about to do something too. I said, okay, I'm ready for this.
I'm gonna do
it. Do re mi fa sol fa mi re do.
She better
I might just let her take this away. Actually, I don't want to ruin it.
Wait a minute, were you in the choir?
Of course, I was in the concert choir, the jazz ensemble. Yes.
Okay, then. Well, ladies and
But
gentlemen,
they had the haze in the choir. We was hazed off.
If there's anybody watching this right now, even Jarvis Christian,
like Joe Clark, sing the school song.
Jarvis Christian, if you're watching this right now, anybody from Wiley College, if you're watching this right now, if you want to put something on it for Loretta and Jake to sing their alma mater, right now we got 30 on the table. If anybody else wants to put something else on it, let's see what we got right now. I'm gonna get out the way.
Sure.
It's on y'all.
Oh, you waiting on that? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, Jake, come on, let me start out, and you just come on.
I'll just join in. You got this.
All right. TC, God bless your heart to my TC that I love so true. My love for you will forever be true to my TC that I love So true.
That's it. I had to stop. I mean, yeah.
Was that the R&B gospel version? That was the gospel.
Listen, that was a remix.
That's real contemporary. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I like y'all.
You can't give a soloist a song to sing. We ain't gonna never honor the composer. We gonna do our own thing.
Facts.
Well, because of that, I'm gonna go and put my 20 on it.
Listen, I'm sure appreciate you. I'm gonna go on and match whatever y'all come up with.
Yeah, we gonna put that on there.
Hey, let me add something, Anthony. You notice when I challenged her, she didn't get on the phone and call somebody and have somebody do it for her. Now,
don't be messy.
She got up and said,
That's
"Okay."
what Texas College does. We face it head on. You know, we're not phoning friends, and we're
because he hating because Jarvis Christian they had to phone a friend.
That's okay. We need lifelines from time to time. No shade to our Texas area developing schools. It's all love. But if you're making a donation, put it to Texas College.
We want to give you all an opportunity real quick before we go back to Jarvis Christian. We're going to talk about Wiley. And just Loretta, let you know, I did reach out to Wiley College.
Sure.
We would have loved to have gotten Charles Cornish or even Miss UNCF. I put the calls out. I didn't get any response, but that's okay. We're going to still lift them up. We're going to talk about them in a moment. We're going to show their video. So we can at least let people know about Wiley College as well, and let them know that all three schools campaigns go from Monday to Monday. We have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But before we let these two beautiful people go, we're going to give them one more chance to say anything else about their alma mater and why we should be giving to their school. Loretta, I'm going to let you go since you're there now.
Well, all I'm going to say is this. There are people who prefer large crowds, who prefer a larger institution, and there are others like myself who thrive in more intimate atmospheres. If you're looking for a manageable student to teacher ratio, if you're looking for a smaller, close-knit campus, if you're looking for a feeling of home away from home, and now that's assuming that your home was functional and down to earth. Now, if you were born with a silver spoon, you may not appreciate what we have to offer. But there's a saying, if you can thrive and survive at an HBCU, there is absolutely nothing that you can't handle. So when other folks are losing their mind about how we gonna make this happen, how are we gonna make this work, you will learn to tap into that inner resilience that you learned at an HBCU, how to advocate for yourself and for others, how to learn I didn't know who I was until I showed up on a campus of an HBCU. There was something about that little CME institution. It was the love. It was the nurturing. It was the caring. I was almost 30 years old when I went back to college, and non-traditional student, still trying to find themselves. I'd worked a little bit, but Texas College will pick you up, brush you off, and accept you just as you are. Wow. And if you're looking for that kind of special attention and care and concern and the ability to be a part of a greater but close-knit community, consider us that little powerhouse on 2404 North Grand Avenue.
Come on, you better get an address.
Well, I mean, I can't really follow that. I'm just going to echo exactly everything that you said. The familial aspect, the community, the whole environment is just, it's unmatched. It's difficult to describe, so I'm not even going to try. What I am going to do is, talk about the dollars and cents of it, I guess, and talk about why that's important. Texas College is a small private liberal arts institution. As a private institution, we get 0 guaranteed funds, federal funds every year. So that means we start basically every year with a 0 balance and working to fill in to meet that budget. And that's why UNCF and all these other other organizations, but specifically UNCF and their support is so important, because these zero guaranteed funds every year make us have to create revenue streams and figure out where we're going to do here. And so, obviously a portion of that comes from tuition, but not a sizable fraction. And so you have to look at really gifts and donations and all of those aspects to really help ensure the budget for the year and to be able to deliver the educational aspect. And to talk about it, you're supporting the institution, but what you're really doing is supporting the students and their pursuit of education to better their lives. I think Loretta's story is an obvious portion of that and a testimony to it. You're perpetuating 127-year-old legacy of fulfilling students' educational dreams, and you're helping carry on that history. And I think it's important to really think about that and what that means. Texas College started in 1894, a 4-frame wood house. And I've got a picture of it. It's on our website. You can check it out. Very, very meager. And, I can't remember the exact dollar amount, but that's what I'm saying is it's through the philanthropic support of everyone and getting us there. Like we said, we have 93,000 followers on that group. $1 per, that's $93,000.
Man, listen.
I think we just have to think about it and get it going. But it's genuinely an investment in human capital and into the lives of students and their future. They're here trying to, pursue their education, and you're helping fulfill that. Sorry, my lights cut out. But you're helping fulfill that when you donate, and any donation.
Come on, energy conservation.
I said, we got a mood situation going on here. Okay, we got a whole setting going on. But listen, we're not going to hold y'all. We thank you, Loretta. Thank you, Jake, for taking some time to share with us your Texas College story, sharing with our viewing audience a little bit more about this amazing institution of higher learning. We were able to see if we could make an impact. We're going to continue to spread the word about this donation link so people can be able to give a donation. Again, to all of our viewers, those who are watching us on the replay, listening us on podcast, again, you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 22nd of November to still make a donation. Listen, right after this commercial break, we're going to go back. Before we go to Wiley College, we're going to go back to Jarvis Christian real quick because they got an announcement they want to make. But we're going to hold up. Loretta, thank you for I just call Loretta like she just literally walked in the house. Like,
I did.
Walked in the house. Like, don't
I
take
did.
Don't
He
get
said,
upset.
"You haven't got it comfortable yet?" I said, "Not yet. I was just about to take my bra off, though. You better say something. Hurry up."
Listen, ain't nothing like a black woman when they say I'm going to take the bra off.
That's a wrap. I know what she means. I know what she means. Once that's gone, we ain't.
What that's it. That's all she wrote.
Listen, y'all, hit that like button, hit that share button. We'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Y'all on the next Michael Finkley. Multi-award-winning artist, etc. is here. He talks with us about the industry, his brand new single By Your Side, and also his Grammy consideration. Don't miss this show next Finkley, Friday.
Hey, welcome back to the. Oh, wait, where'd Vince go? He didn't. There you go. Yeah, that commercial break is a quick one. That's a quick commercial break. Hey, don't forget about the fact that the Michael Finkley Show, I think he's wrapping up his season real soon. So it's a great show every Monday, every Friday. And don't forget about Historically You, where history meets fashion. They are a fashion-forward company advocating for the empowerment of our culture, and we are Historically You. So if you're looking for something for your HBCU alum or friend, or if you know a student that's going to an HBCU and they need you something for the holidays, don't forget. Yeah. I'm to my engineer. You didn't know I had promo. I got print ads now. Yeah, Doc, I got print ads. Check your boy out. I'm out here in these streets.
They not ready for the model. Look at that.
And you got you some perks.
Right. I'm out here with the perks, man. So anyway, use our promo code HBCU Alumni 21. They got quite a few HBCUs on the list. They are adding more schools as they go along, and they also have just some generic HBCU centric attire as well. So if you don't see your specific school, just hold on, wait, reach out to them, let them know. They can try to get your school on the list. If not, you can buy some other HBCU kinds of attire or swag. All right, with that. So before we go to the campus of Wiley College, that's where I'm at now. You know, go forth, inspired is their theme. Before we go to Wiley College, we got, listen.
They showing out still.
Listen. Alvin came back.
And told they ain't got no more life flags.
Yeah. Oh, they showed out. I seen it, but I ain't gonna talk.
What up, girl?
You know, it's not really often that I'm speechless when it comes to Jarvis.
Oh, pull your camera down so we can see you. Pull your laptop so we can see. There you go.
Okay.
We want to see that whole smile.
So it's not too many times that I'm speechless when it comes to Jarvis, right? I can talk about Jarvis. I got my elevator speech. I'm ready, right? But in 90 minutes.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go pull it up.
In 90 minutes, you told us that last time 28 people gave $580. But in 90 minutes.
Hold on. Don't do it yet. Don't do it. I got to pull it up.
Okay. Because we just started a competition on the side between the Greeks, and it's on.
And they showing out big time.
In 90 minutes.
In 90 minutes.
Y'all, this school has now raised $1,015.
I told you they was gonna crack 1,000 before the show went off.
In 90 minutes.
Imagine how much they would have made if Ava would have actually sang.
You a hater.
$1,015. Y'all, kudos.
In 90 minutes.
So,
I want to talk about, I got to add to what the lady said from Texas College about HBCUs giving you resilience.
I'm changing y'all goal right now.
And working with what you got. In 90 minutes on phoning a friend, Vince. I phoned a friend and he phoned a friend and he phoned another friend. And this has been posted on 9 different Facebook pages.
Come through, Jarvis.
Remember, don't forget the hashtag none but great. 90 minutes. I had to come back.
So
we gonna get that
I didn't raise y'all go to $2,000.
They'll get it. They're gonna get it by tomorrow.
I'm gonna make it even better because tomorrow.
Hold on. I'm gonna share this with you because you didn't know about this. Now, listen.
Oh, Lord.
It's been kind of low. So all you need is $1,256 to make it to the top 10.
Yeah, get to the top 10.
Let me take a hold on.
Then they bumped Central out of the top 10.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm just kidding. I love Central State.
Okay, so I'm posting. This is the goal. I put on there that if I could get, I'm gonna tell my team that I'm gonna buy them lunch on Friday if each one of them will give up their lunch, whatever they was gonna spend on lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna buy lunch Friday. If you will give up, I'm gonna tell them to go to my team. Whatever you were gonna spend on your lunch tomorrow at work, I have a leadership team. Whatever they're gonna spend on their lunch tomorrow at work, if they will give that to the HBC Alumni Cares, I got lunch on Friday. And they're all watching on Facebook because I sent this link in our group chat at work.
I see the numbers. I see the numbers. And I don't know. But
you need me to be on your team because I paid $10. That's a whole lunch. That's a whole.
But then let them know also they can watch on the replay. They can watch the show on the replay.
We'll play it tomorrow in the office. We'll play it tomorrow in the office.
I think they're gonna make the top 5.
I think they will.
I think I'm gonna try. That is really the goal, Vince. That is the goal. I had to come back when I opened that. One more thing. Let me look at one more thing. What? I was like, we're $60 from 1,000. So my
in 90 minutes
got on and said, I got you. We over the goal.
I need you to make sure you let Dr. Newman know.
I can't wait.
Let him know what we did in 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Just do a social media campaign. Just a simple.
Right.
Not to say it's a bad thing. Everything else we're doing is great, but sometimes some people love causes, but people give to people.
That's facts.
That is that right there. That was a nugget to hold on to.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited about this opportunity. And we've been following you guys, I think last year, whenever the pandemic first hit, because we've been in it so long. But when it first hit, I was on with you one other time in March I think in May of 2020, we had HBCU Day or something. But I'm just so excited of just being able to connect and Texas College and Wiley. And there are rivalries, but we love each other.
We ain't done because I'm gonna call you later on this week for some other stuff.
And who said that yesterday? If everybody give a little, nobody don't have to give a lot.
That was on Sunday.
That was Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Who was that from?
Somebody from one of the schools from Sunday.
Yeah. If everybody give a little, we all have to give a lot. That's why I said we can at least we can give a little bit. If everybody gives a little, we good. And if everybody can at least send one student a year.
Well, get ready because Jarvis is going to be in the top 10. And I'm not talking about number 10. I am not talking about number 10 at all. I am not talking about number 10 Vince. I'm not talking about number 10. I'm looking
you're not talking about the number. You know something, Miss Brown Walker, you're not playing. I believe you're going to be in the top 5. I believe you're going to knock Wilberforce out.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Monique. I'm sorry.
Hey, you might knock Bethune, and I ain't even gonna hold you. You might knock me out. All right.
1,090 minutes, and they got 6 days left.
Yes.
What? I'm glad you came back so you can at least give us that update.
All right. Good night now. Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
I'm writing chapter 2 of this paper, so I'll see y'all later.
All right. Whew. All right, y'all.
They play no games. Jarvis.
Do this real quick. We've been on here.
That is a prime example to let you know you don't have to be large to be strong.
No.
At all.
They came in here and did that thing.
Yes,
So real quick, let us tell you real quickly about Wiley College. Wiley College right now has about 1,400 students currently enrolled. Their student ratio is about 17-1. Wiley College is a 4-year private institution. Let's get right here in the middle between both of y'all. Private supported historically black college and located on the west side of Marshall, Texas. Now, Marshall, Texas. Wiley College holds distinction as one of the oldest historically black colleges west of the Mississippi River. Committed to the principle of educational access, the college serves traditional and non-traditional students from diverse backgrounds who have expressed a desire and potential for learning in a Christian environment. Now, the college, in fulfilling its basic purpose is providing liberal arts education with a global focus, endeavors to provide an intellectually and stimulating environment, promoting student competencies in communication as well as critical and analytical thinking. Now, listen, you can go research Wiley College and learn a whole lot more. Now, one of the things that you didn't know, there is a movie, if you've never known this before, but there's a movie called The Great Debaters that featured Denzel Washington, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which was based on a true life story of students and a professor from Wiley College that were going up that was competing against some of the best and the brightest students from across the country. Even some predominantly white institutions, and was excelling, doing some major things. There are organizations now creating student debate clubs across the country based off of this philosophy and the methodology of Wiley College. Listen, we're not gonna hold you on this. We do have some video. Now, we had a recruiter who was on Vince's HBCU Power Hour yesterday, Chris Brown. Not sure what happened to him today. He said he was gonna be here. Maybe things happened. He wasn't able to get here. I reached out to some other my family and friends, but they weren't able to come. No worries.
We did call out for other Wiley alums.
We did. Side note, Vince, don't forget to get Jake's email and phone number out of the chat before we end the show.
All right.
Well, I do know why the other Wiley guest isn't here, because it's their Founders Day, and I was like,
that would have been an even better reason for them to come and be a part of it, so they can brag about their Founders Day. But that's okay. We're going to show a quick little video of Wiley College because it does talk a little bit about. You'll see Herman Felton, who was the president of Wiley College, being interviewed by the SGA president, and then we're going to show a quick little piece, a snippet of some of the history of the Great Debaters. And one of the stars from the movie and they wrap it up with, you know, some of the other work that they're doing in the community of Marshall, Texas. So let's go check this out. While we're showing the video, we'll drop some links to the website and to the alumni programs and the athletic programs in the chat so you can support that. So let's go check out Wiley College.
One of our responsibilities as leaders is really to understand the people that we're leading. And I believe we're not fit to lead if we can be active listeners and walk away with anything other than the gravity of what COVID has placed upon all of us. And our students are no different. And so for me, I, again, have such, you know, fluid relationships with our students. And so I get to talk to them and get to hear them. And I think it would be, for me and who I am, disingenuous for me to ignore the obvious.
It was not easy living in a culture that was based upon the assumption that the Negro should be kept in his place.
Young people don't realize what it was like to live in the South and be black.
Wiley College was a small school in the hinterland of East Texas.
Professor Melvin B. Tolson founded the debate team and gave it a name, and they began to start practicing and practicing and practicing.
Debate was as much a form of entertainment as anything else, and the audiences were usually quite large.
What it taught you and what Tolson taught you was how to think, how to learn, how to challenge an argument with facts.
These students and this great coach were a perfect match, you might say.
I think he knew then the incredible team that he had.
To do this was a new direction for them, and this was something that hadn't happened before.
I was like, man, like this is history.
Because we knew of Dr. Tolson, you had this whole sense of how important this movie was. And we thought it was in honoring him.
Wiley's on the map now because of the great debaters.
Until this film, I didn't really understand the power of words.
The whole story of Wiley College taught them that black people were as good as white.
To see these young men and women do so well and go up against the best in the United States was inspiring.
The national champion, University of Southern California, were no longer the national champions.
There was great pride. There was great pride and dignity in where they were and what they were doing.
The fact that they overcame obstacles was wonderful.
We have begun to turn the corner again.
The revival of the debate that once went on here is about to begin again.
I hope that we go far, and I know we will.
The great debater's legacy still lives here. It's that sense of pride that the great debaters had.
It comes from hope. All of us have it in us. I was asked to talk to you about why you should come to Wiley. And let me just first start by saying, if I didn't believe in Wiley, I wouldn't be sitting here. If I didn't believe that they were committed to excellence and committed to guiding you along the way and ushering you along and embracing you through the ups and downs, I wouldn't be sitting here. I think you should go because you'll be supported, you'll be cultivated, you'll be watered, you'll be loved. And that's my promise, and I'll make sure that me being a part of it, that doesn't change. So as you look for schools and as you make your decision on where you're going to go, get on your knees. I encourage you to pray about it and pray that God will guide you in the right direction. But if you come to Wiley, everything that you want, to the extent of their abilities, you will have.
Inspired Change Initiative, United Negro College Fund member Wiley College is able to offer more second chances to incarcerated students. The grant helps Wiley College reach students who are incarcerated and enrolled in the Second Chance Pell Program. Wiley College can now offer more technical resources and textbooks to students who are learning in prison. A Wiley College professor, this grant helps the college fulfill its purpose in the community.
For Wiley College, it gives us an opportunity to fulfill our mission to help students who need a second chance, students who are right now incarcerated but who will return to their communities. And having opportunity to return to their communities with a degree, give them opportunity for employment skills and to return to work.
Wiley College works with students in David Way Correctional Center in Homer, Raymond Laborde Correctional Center in Cottonport, Louisiana, and Riverbend Detention Center in Lake Providence, Louisiana.
And there you go, Wiley College. They also want to note that Nate Parker, who was one of the stars in the movie The Great Debaters, he actually started a film school at Wiley.
I thought that was him.
Yeah. So, so again, ladies and gentlemen, we would hope that we did put the link in the chat. We see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you are able to give Wiley College some love and some support, we raised a little over $200 for Wiley College last year, and so we hope to do better. So we'll be continue sharing that link throughout the week. Listen, guys, we have had a full show today.
Yes, long full show.
They have made it worth our while. We've had a great time. Thanks to
Jarvis hyped us up, and Texas inspired us.
Yes, I told you everything's big in Texas, even from our small HBCUs. Yes. So listen, next week, what we got again? What's good? North Carolina Central? Yes.
I think so.
North Carolina Central and Winston-Salem State University. Those are the two schools that we are lifting up. And then we're done.
We're never done.
We're done with, as far as this year. As far as collectively, like the individual schools.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the last two schools of the campaign. And then December says UNCF and Thurgood Marshall. Mm-hmm. Wow. Seems like we just had can you believe it? It seems like just yesterday we had just started the campaign. It was just February 1st, and we were just getting started.
Pandemic.
I know, right? All right, listen. What else we got for y'all? Before we get up out of here, Vince, you got anything you want to share with the people?
December 17th, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, come to the Wilson's Night Out for the Western Pennsylvania Council of HBCU Alumni Holiday Party.
Awesome. Monique?
Yes, this Saturday we will have at the Chicago Bite. They are hosting a Friendsgiving, and the proceeds will go to A Better Chance for You. So check us out at a Chicago Bite.
Awesome. And don't forget about the HBCU Destination HBCU College Fair in Cleveland, Ohio. Again, a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. We hope you have, if you can make it through, we would love to have you come through and be a part of that. Again, congratulations to Monique being a top influencer award nominee, national recognition. If you're looking for some of those Christmas gift items, don't forget to use the promo code HBCU Alumni21 at historicallyou.com. And I forgot about the fact, don't forget about my other combo. I got this discount. I got this promo code. If you need this half hood, half holy shirt, if you need it, my skin color is not a crime. Yeah, we got 15% off. Promo code Anthony. Just use my name. I gotta drop a link to that in the chat. All right. Inspire me today, because y'all, today was a busy day, but I do have an inspire me moment for today.
Yay!
Let's check out today's inspire me moment.
Hey everyone, here's the inspire me moment in 60 seconds. Today's thought is, try this. Stand in front of a mirror and give yourself 3 compliments out loud. You is smart. You is kind. You is important. But seriously, you are all of those. But let me try this again. Anthony, I am proud of who you are becoming, the sacrifices you have made, and the aspirations that are yet to come. When was the last time you really patted your own self on the back and encourage yourself. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all of the things on social media. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, and then subscribe on your way out. Now go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
Loved it. And you referenced my favorite movie. That cake though.
I had to go there. I was like, oh, I got to add that. I have to add that. That part was funny. That was funny. I got to go there real quick. But nonetheless, yes, I'd say encourage yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself something. Give yourself 3 good compliments. Whatever it is. Give yourself 3 good compliments and encourage yourself. That's self-care is important. So encourage yourself. It'll get you through the day. If no one else told you you're doing a good job, tell yourself you're doing a good job. Hey, with that, it's been fun, but we got to run. As always, shoot for the moon if you miss. You will always be amongst the stars. Make time to take time for what another look in life has to offer just for you, and know that you are a masterpiece. Why? Because you are a piece of the master.
You better
always say, even though the songwriter said, my HBCU is better than yours, at the end of the day,
we're family.
We are still family. We'll see y'all next week, y'all. We'll holla.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the CIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the CIAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, cause we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. But we still family. Remember to rep your HBCU.